up, it's Brandon here, and today I'm finally bringing you the long-awaited review of the Skidz Grindplates. So Skidz Grindplates is the only way to do grinds on your shoes right now. So back in the day, there was the big shoe company called Soap Shoes, right, where they had grind plates built into shoes so you can do rollerblade grinds on shoes. I completely missed that boat. I wasn't in rollerblading at the time. By the time I got into it, they were long dead. I definitely heard about them though, and I definitely thought they were cool when I found out about them. But yeah, I had no way to get them. And to this day, there's still been no way to get them unless you really hunt overseas. You can maybe find some old ones. And now we got this new company, Skidz Grindplates, solving that problem. They've made a plate they can strap onto any shoe that can let you do grinds on your shoes. Just some full disclosure here, Skidz Grindplates did send me these for free to try out, and they're also a channel sponsor on my Patreon. So they are paying me, but I will try my best to keep this as open as honest. They haven't forced me to not say anything. They ain't even gonna see this video before you guys see it. So yeah, it's all exactly what I think about this product. So what were my first impressions of the Skidz Grindplates? Well, when I opened the box that these are in, and I saw this really detailed comic box, I really didn't expect it, and I was blown away. I think this box is absolutely sick. Packaging is a point where most rollerblade companies right now really lack. Not that this is really a rollerblade company, but I don't know, I just really like to see a company putting the time in the box. So the box features a nice comic that teaches you all about the Skidz Grindplates and how to put them on. It was a really great first impression there. When I got them out, I was impressed because they're lightweight, they're small. Definitely you can fit this in your bag easily. It doesn't take up any space, it's not heavy. So yeah, I figured I would put them in my bag, and the next time I go skate with Slug, I would get them out and we can both try them out. So let's go see what happened there.
Guess that goes in there?
Yeah, I think so. So when I first started putting these on, it took me a little bit to work out how to put them on, which is pretty dumb because it is really straightforward. But after putting them on, I was blown away by the quality of the strap. It doesn't feel cheap. Feels like it's gonna hold you in there really well. I was a little worried that once I had them on, that it was gonna be quite uncomfortable. So as you can imagine, this takes your shoe off the ground right in the middle of your foot, which is not a comfortable sensation. You know, the arch of your foot doesn't wanna be where all your weight is. But straight away, I didn't notice that. I was expecting to, but it didn't feel bad at first. So then me and Slug went to try and do some grinds.
Hey, just these slides. Yeah, there you go, bro. So straight away, I was having a lot more fun than I thought I would be having. And I was completely blown away by how well these slid on everything. It was unbelievable. Like, we were skating this rough bit that you cannot grind without destroying your sole plates, without fighting it. And these were sliding like it was a wax ledge. And then on the wax ledge, it was just like ice. It's amazing. I kind of wish skates were made out of this plastic because it just slides. These were a lot more challenging than I thought they were going to be though. If you didn't land in that groove, you landed on your shoe, you would grip really hard. And that might sound straightforward, but it's a lot harder to land in the groove than you would think. Just because I think it does move around a little bit on your foot. So it's not always landing in the same point like you would on skates or even in soap shoes, I would assume. So it felt dangerous. And even just skating the little tiny ledge we were skating, it felt risky. We quickly ran out of things to do because we didn't really want to risk getting injured just for a Skidz Grindplate slide when we could just be doing it on our skates, feeling safer. And around that same time when we started running out of things to do, they actually started to hurt quite a lot as well. Having all your weight on the arches of your foot really wasn't comfortable. I ended up wanting to just tiptoe up to the ledge to do grinds instead of actually walking normally. Slug actually preferred to just slide along the ground like a cess slide in them, even across the cess slide pad. He said he had a lot more fun doing that. It was a lot less risky. I had to agree at the time. It felt easier and safer to just do slides along the ground, and that was fun as well. Then I got cess.
So at this stage in the session, we just wanted to go skate, and we didn't want to get hurt doing Skidz Grindplate stuff. So we put our skates on and had a really sick session. But the quick takeaway I got from that is 1, they're a lot more fun than I thought. 2, they're harder than I thought. And 3, they are uncomfortable. By the end of the session, I felt like it was unfair for me to leave it there, because I think the type of shoes me and Slug were wearing to try these out were not the shoes these were made to do it on. We were using the Vans slip-ons, and they do not have much padding on the inside. And if you see all the branding for the Skidz Grindplates, they're on some like proper like high top skate shoes, you know, like big fat comfy shoes with some like cushion in there. So I felt like I needed to give it another go with some shoes that I haven't worn for so long, some Supras. So yeah, I decided to go do that as well. And straight away putting them on these shoes, it felt a lot better just from the start. It felt a lot less noticeable. It wasn't jabbing into the side of my foot like it was in the Vans. Because that was the biggest issue on the Vans. There was a pressure point on the inside of my foot where the plastic would just jab into every kind of step you took. And that really hurt. That was gone once I put the Supras on. And then on this session again, I had a lot more fun than I thought I would. I actually found it easier this time too. I had more trust that I could land in my H-blocks after not too long of trying them out. And I think that's just because they sat better on these shoes. They had more things to grab onto on these shoes, which improved them a lot in that regard. Still not perfect though. I would fully commit to something and just miss, and it wouldn't make sense, and then you stick really hard on the grip of your shoes. I wanted to see if you could do other tricks too, other than just front sides and back sides, like maybe Royales and Unities, but you just can't. There's not enough support in the shoes to like grind it in, and there's no groove in the grind plates for you to really be able to hold that. So you are limited to just doing a few grinds. You know, you've got front sides and back sides, and if you're crazy, you can do like fast slides and stuff like that. After those couple sessions, there's still a ton of life left in these. They definitely wore in a bit, but these will last so long. So it's good to know that even though they slide on everything, they don't like just wear out really quick. So who are these Skidz Grindplates for? Me personally right now, I do not feel like I have a need for them. Whenever I have the opportunity to go skate, I want to skate, and there's no in between where I have time to go do grinds on my Skidz Grindplates. So if I have time to do that, I just want to skate. But that being said, I think if I had it when I was in high school or when I was younger, I would have absolutely loved it, because there were so many times where it was a nice frosty morning where me and my friends would be doing grinds on all those wooden steps just in our school shoes, and having that would have made that a lot more fun. So I'd say this is a great product for someone in that kind of situation where like you're stuck at school or something, you're not allowed to skate, but you could probably get away with hiding these in your bag and grinding here and there. Or they're just for the person that really misses soap shoes, because this is the best thing you got right now. That's another thing I want to double down on as well, is the fact that Skidz is the only company investing in grindable shoes right now. Getting behind a company that is investing in that scene could potentially lead to a new soap shoe, you know. Skidz could eventually bring out their own shoe with grind plates in it. So just as my final words, I definitely recommend the Skidz Grindplates. This is a product that has had time and passion put into it. I can tell just by looking at it. And it's a great quality product, and it's the best thing you can get right now for grinding on your shoes. Will be linked in the description if you wanted to check it out. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Huge shout out to my patrons. These guys are real, and that's about it. See ya.